Hey guys, what if here? Welcome back to NASCAR's on our 2004 race 31 of 36. It's Lowe's, and it's finally the background's changed. We lost the race straight up at Kansas, and it's weird to feel that for the second time this year. Really, the two races this year that it's been tough is Kansas and Dover, strangely enough. So this is our paint scheme we're going with. It's nothing spectacular. I mean we've raced a lot over the course of these three games, so I'm quite used to it. Point situation, obviously we know who's going to win. It's probably going to be Jimmy Johnson. Really not a whole lot else to say. I'm just excited. Well, I'm excited that, we lost, but we're going to probably go back to our winning ways here. So, I guess it'll be more or less just to see how big the margin will be. So, the lights will be off eventually once we get the lead, so don't worry. But anyways, we'll get into it. Thank you to my Tier 2 Patreon people as well as my YouTube member support channel. Pursuit of early access videos like this, as well as channel emails when I stream. So thank you for what you guys do. I appreciate it. Let's get into this event. A shorter race. 33 laps. Not the 40. 33 laps. Oh, Tony Stewart's on pole again. Ricky Craven 5th. Yeah, Stewart's trying, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Default everything like usual. It's just cute. That's just really all it boils down to. Tony Stewart's trying. It's just so futile. But we'll get into it, have Emran take it away, and hopefully they don't say more lies again, because I'm very annoyed by that still.
Coming to you live from the Mecca of Motorsports, Lowe's Motor Speedway, for tonight's NASCAR Winston Cup Series race, the UAW GM Quality 500. This should be a fantastic race as usual.
This track was the first one to focus on spectator comfort, and it shows. This place always draws an enormous crowd. Most of the team shops are located in this area, which give it a hometown feel. We're in for some great racing here at Lowe's.
2002 was a breakout year for Kurt Busch and his Roush racing team.
That it was, with 3 wins.
No, we're done. Intro's done. We're cutting it early. If they're going to frickin' keep making lies, then I'm going to cut their frickin' introduction short. Fudge you. We're going to get into it. 20 alternate paint scheme. That's cute. But yeah, that was quick. So, yeah, what do I say about this track? I mean, we dominated here in the spring. Same thing should apply here, I would assume. I practiced here. Well, I usually do one practice, but I didn't practice like 12 hours ago, so I'm going into this relatively rusty compared to normal. So I'm not in my peak gamer form, so I don't know if that's going to make that big of a difference or what. I do like racing around here normally. Thanks for the checkup there. And of course, he gets mad at me for that, which is not appreciated. Well, actually, didn't even gain any spots that lap. No, we didn't. I thought maybe we were going to get that spot right at the line, but nope. So, yeah. But I do like driving here. It's fun to get around here. AI aren't too quick, so as long as you don't just constantly keep throwing blocks on me, like would Bill Elliott try to do, or maybe not. He was maybe trying to pass Terry Labonte, but there we go. We'll get by him. And we're going to try to make up the time we didn't really gain on the first lap. Don't know why Kevin Harvick's back here. A lot of alternate pace schemes, which I appreciate. We have one for Casey Mears, which is basically Jimmy Spencer's spear, or I guess carcass, just rolling around the racetrack with that paint scheme. Yeah, nice one for Harvick. Same one we saw with Stewart. It's nice. I appreciate that. But yeah, we're cutting up through the field now. Jerry Nadeau checked up for Kevin LePage there, which was interesting. But there we go. P29 very quickly. It looks like Harvick's going to maybe follow me up through the field because he's right behind me. It's hard to even take a breather because there's just always some kind of action around the track constantly until we get the lead, obviously. But yeah, thank you, Schrader, for giving me room. He didn't put up a fight. Neither is my teammate Jeff Byrne. Also, my allies and rivals thing, I basically have no rivals, which is good, but I have like no friends on track. All my teammates are just neutral to me. Like, they are just so fed up of me winning that they just hate me now. I don't know what other way I can explain it, but they're not really. I don't have any friends on the track. It's like, it's not like I plow through them. I pass about 98% of them pretty cleanly. So other than Chase Montgomery, who stopped, but that's like a 10. That's gonna go away by the end of the race because I think it goes down by like 30. So that's not even really gonna last for very long. I don't know. Once again, Mark Martin being mid. Painful. But we're hanging on. Oh, it did the thing again. It wanted to go straight. I don't know why it does that sometimes, but it annoys me. But we figured it out. By the time I finished complaining, the corner was already over. We're going to have little whoopsie doodles there, but get through that no problem. And of course, Mark Martin's going to try to block. We're going to even go on the damn track to make that pass because he's just being a Mr. Blocky Pants, and I don't like it. Ooh, not a good angle in the corner. But we're going to get a run here off of 2 to get him back here as long as he doesn't block and mess things up. Oh, he tried. He tried. And I had no angle in the corner. And he still is able to hold me off, which is very annoying. Very, very annoying. That's the 3rd time and now I'm trying to pass on him. He's lucky I didn't wreck him all 3 times. Whether by intentional purposes or by pure accident. There we go, P14. Benson 13th. Ricky Craven, I think is hanging on in the top 10 somewhere. I haven't seen him yet. So, that's wild. Don't know why Ricky Craven is just so... like a 6 out of 10 driver this year. It's impressive. Nice run off turn 2. Gets the inside of not only Ricky Rudd, but Matt Kenseth. Same with Sterling Marlin. And Jimmy Johnson. It's going to put us in the top 10. And another 2 spots right there. Yes. Yes, indeed. There's no way that was my fastest lap. Like halfway in the fuel run. That does not compute. But, oh, we got typical Rusty blocking. But see, he realized I was too amazing and he had to get back in his AI line groove thing. There we go. By him once again, no problems. It looks like Dale Jarrett's holding up these couple of cars. In 2005, Dale Jarrett was like 2nd place for sexiest driver, and I don't know how that's possible. He lost it to Dale Jr. Or he made it really far. That's kind of cool. Good for him. One of the 2 things he won that year was one of those. Like, I don't know, but anyways, we're P2. Stewart's got a gap on us, but it won't take us too long to run him down. Caught up to Tony Stewart. Nice looking alternate paint scheme. I think this was the first race in the first time that they ran the night race at Lowe's at night. That sounded so stupid the way I just worded that, but yeah, it was the first night race at Charlotte for the 2nd race. I think. I don't. Maybe they did in the late 90s, but there was a couple of years in 2000 where they ran it in day. I kind of like the fact that the Coke 600 was special because it was like a night race, basically. And then the second one's more of a daytime one. I like that, but, you know, whatever, screw it. Anyways, we're in a lead, we're going to chill, and we're going to pit on lap 16. Pitting this time, we got a 2.5 second lead just about. Probably should have been slowing down under the racing surface, not on the racing surface. I was doing what the AI did, but luckily I was so far out ahead that nobody got affected. But yeah, standard 4-tire stop, and then that's it. The pit crew can even make a mistake, and we'll still probably be fine, so there's nothing really at stake.
As the driver hits his mark, the crew will go around and go to the right side first. Change right side tire. 1 can of racing fuel going in. The crew will now swing over to the left side. This will be a 4-tire stop. 4 tires and 2 cans of 7.
That's a 14.9. Damn, pit crew on it. 1.2 seconds faster than the estimated time. That's pretty radical, yo. Now we just gotta wait for everything to cycle through. Finally, Tony Stewart's going down pit road. Feels like, I don't know, that's gonna really affect them. I feel like our car is so fast, I don't really think it's gonna matter. So that's still right there, so. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have a big lead. I don't think it's gonna be as big as what the Coke 600 was because we have more lap snap, but I could try to make it close to that interval is what I'm trying to say. Not close in the race finish. I know, I was getting your hopes up. You were thinking I was going to fake something to make it exciting. Nope. Nope. I'm going all out. And into lead we go. Don't know what the gap is, but it's pretty monstrous. Obviously the light's off in the room because I knew what was going to happen. I read the script. Not literally, but metaphorically. Or physiology. I don't know. Anyways, we're done. Our race is basically over. Yeah, we got an emergency. Ricky Rudd blew up on lap 30. And I'm quite upset by that. I'm not happy with that. That in fact quite angers me. So big rip to Ricky Rudd's race there. Obviously we're on the white flag. We got a 9.6 second lead. Borderline 10 seconds when we cross the line. Pretty close to what we had in the Coke 600. I think that was maybe 11 seconds, but pretty close. I mean, if we had 40 laps in this, then this lead would have been even bigger. So yeah, even if I don't practice or take a 12-hour break, nothing really changes, and I'm still just OP. It's just no matter what I do. I try to sleep deprive myself. I try to not practice. I practice too much, too little. Don't matter. We're going to get a win. Casey Mears is thankful enough. He's on lead lap with that. And with that win, ties us with Richard Petty for the modern era. Not modern era, but literally just all-time win record of 27 wins. We tied it at NASCAR's birthplace, hometown of Lowe's. So, fitting. I guess it's fitting. I don't know. It's poetic. Freaking George R.R. Martin couldn't write that any better. My mind is just completely empty. I mean, which I guess is nothing new. Hey, Greg Biffle slowly becoming a friend. Same with Mark Martin. See what I mean about Chase Montgomery? That little tap that he wasn't even in the ally thing. So don't matter. Got a fastest lap. We won by 10.8 seconds. So that last lap we gained 1.2 seconds. Is that right? God damn. Ricky Craven just straight up got 7th. Bravo. Matt Kenseth 6th, Bob Labonte 5th, Tony Stewart 2nd. We did lead the most laps by 3. Well, barely. And all 3 differently. Oh, Jeff Gordon led some more laps. That's cute. He's trying. He's trying to be relevant, but nope. Mark Martin with a good run. Dale Jr. mid, which is just he just had a weird year. Yeah, the only major DNF was Ricky Rudd, and he I think was in the top 5 somewhere in there because he was started 4th. So, assuming well at least by bare minimum top 10. But yeah, I talk more about Chase Montgomery and Ricky Rudd than my own. I almost said Rocky Road and Ricky Rudd than my own race, but it is a milestone. We tied Richard Petty, and one more win. I can definitively say I'm better than Richard Petty in this game's universe. So that would be kind of nice. We got to punch in these numbers, though, because I think that puts a top 10 all-time interval thing. I don't know, biggest margin. It might be. I don't know. I have to double-check. So the interval being 10.891. I don't even think you could see it with the face cam in the way. But, yeah, puts it 9th place. And the spring Lowe's race, we won it by 11.9. So the fact that we were only 1 second off of that, if we had 7 more laps, we would have easily surpassed that. But the fact we even got that close is kind of impressive. So, and we just booted Thunder 03 off the top 10 thing with Martinsville. So now we have another Thunder 04 track, or I guess another Thunder 04 race where it's in the top 10. So it's nice to have. I don't know if we're ever to surpass Richmond though for the rest of this year. I don't know. Like, I don't. But yeah. How many wins is that now? Or 72nd? I guess technically 70 if you count the 2 All-Star wins. But yeah. We're 6 away to getting to Earnhardt in 3 years. That's quite disgusting. So with that, go on to Martinsville. I think I know what fixes the caution glitch by booting up the game, and then the first race after you boot up, run at Bristol Martinsville, and then it won't happen. So maybe we could have a normal race, but I'm gonna still go into it expecting the caution glitch to still happen, just out of just pure precaution. And I think even if we pit late, I think our car is just so much naturally faster than them. I don't think it really won't matter because I think Martinsville is definitely easier of the two for comparing Bristol and Martinsville. But yeah, that's the number 27. We tied it. And our average finish, that's Tony Stewart, which is poultry compared to our greatness. But 1.5 average finish, it went up. It went up 0.1. We led more laps. I think oh yes we did. We finally got over 300 laps. I was projecting right around 400 or 392, somewhere around there. I don't know if we're going to get to that type of number because there was a few races where we didn't lead laps, like Dover and Kansas, so may not happen, but 350 is maybe doable. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but it's quite disgusting. Jeff Gordon led a couple more laps, so he is now ahead of Mark Martin, so good for him. Ricky Craven still hanging on to 10th. tied with Bobby Labonte still. Dale Jarrett I feel like took a while to even surpass them, maybe. I don't know. It's weird to see Ricky Craven and be that close. Where is Ricky Craven in the points, by the way? Because he's been the biggest shining beacon of hope this season. Ricky Rudd drops like 3 spots with that bad finish. That upsets me. Dale Jr. still 10th. Dale Jarrett 11th. Mark Martin 12th. Harvick 13th. Craven still 14th. Still hanging on to that spot. Waltrip's 54 points back of Craven, so it's still possible. He's definitely not getting the Kevin Harvick, but he's just kind of comfortable in 14th. And that's basically it. Next race, we'll go back to the road Sharpie Ford, and that's it. We're done. Big shout out to my 2 3 Patreon supporters today from our Channel 15, Kamikazegames, Bailey Carey, Max Haley 1986, Jason Hellman, and my name is John for support. Again, I appreciate what you guys do for my channel every single month. It does me a lot. Always goes a long way with everything. So thank you, as always, for the wonderful continued support. See you on the next episode of Martinsville, where we may or may not break Petty's win record. I'm hoping we can at least get to 30 wins. Might be pushing it, but I think it's possible. The next couple races we have coming up are tracks we've won at before. Like Atlanta, we absolutely destroyed them there. Phoenix is a big question mark. We won at Rockingham before by big margins, so I think that's also possible too. So, at least 29 wins is a guarantee. 30, I don't know, but at least 29 wins, that would be kind of cool. I guess we'll see. But for now, we won't know until we get on to the next race. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you all next episode. See you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.